Hey everybody, it's Ryan King bringing you your daily sports update here on KSJB. We'll start off with some things that happened yesterday in the world of sports. First off, we'll start off with some local sports news here in Jamestown, North Dakota. The University of Jamestown men's soccer team would take a loss in their final regular season match of the year. They would lose to Northwest Nazarene 6-3. Jake Simpson and Cale Calder would be the team's leading goal scorers in the game, and the Jimmies would finish off the regular season at 3-9. Also, the NDSU Bison men's basketball team was in action last night, and they would make it 2 losses in a row to begin this 2025 college basketball season. They would lose on the road to UC Davis 80-68. Markai Strickland led the team in scoring yet again with 17 points, and Tay Smith would add 11. Here's the deal though. Not a very good night shooting for the NDSU Bison. They would be shooting 37% on the game compared to UC Davis's 57%, and this is definitely something that I have been harping about the Bison for the last couple of years since we've been covering them, is their three-point shooting. It kind of drives me nuts when teams keep going back to the three-point ball and they are not getting it, and it was the same exact situation last night for the NDSU Bison, just going 3 of 27 from the three-point line, adding up to 11%. So again, just not a good night shooting for the Bison, and they would start off the season 0-2, and they're going to be taking on CSUN next Tuesday, and you can hear all the play-by-play action right here on our radio station, KSJB 600 AM and 100.1 FM. Moving on, the Minnesota Timberwolves would also take a loss on the road last night, 137-114, and again, there's that defense standing tall there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Julius Randle would lead the team in scoring with 32. Now, here was something that was very interesting last night. Earlier in the week, we had heard that Anthony Edwards was cleared to return to practice, but they had said his status was out against the New York Knicks. Well, Anthony Edwards would play last night in limited action, and he would kind of make an impact. 15 points off of about 29 minutes played in the game, so a little bit limited in his return, and the Timberwolves would still lose that game. So the Wolves would fall to 4-4 on the season, and they will host the Utah Jazz tomorrow night, and we'll see if Anthony Edwards starts and plays that game to its entirety. Some other things that are going on in the state of North Dakota and some of your favorite teams out there. The Minnesota Wild will be at the Carolina Hurricanes tonight. The Wild entering this matchup at 5-6-3, and the Carolina Hurricanes being at 8-4. Some other volleyball matchups that you can look forward to tonight in the state of North Dakota. The EDC matchups and WDA matchups are going on. We have a matchup of Fargo South and West Fargo, as well as number 9 St. Mary's versus number 8 Minot North. Also on Friday, just kind of jumping ahead here, number 9 Grand Forks Central will take on number 8 Grand Forks Red River, and number 10 Williston will take on number 7 Mandan. Also in Class A, Thompson will take on Central Cass, as well as Ned Rose taking on Watford City. So just a quick recap of what's to come in volleyball tonight in the state of North Dakota. And one final thing that I wanted to talk about, and I think you Viking fans would definitely appreciate this, is J.J. McCarthy. Apparently, he is taking over that locker room for the Minnesota Vikings right now. Something that's going viral about the new starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings is his look. Literally, his look on his face. He was seen multiple times in his return against the Detroit Lions with this interesting scowl on his face, and he kind of addressed that in a recent interview, just saying, you know what, I am intense right now. I am angry at how my career has started in the NFL, and I'm finally getting to start to show it on the field, and it's just the emotions coming out of him, because as we know, J.J. McCarthy misses all of last year with that knee injury, misses a good chunk of this year with an ankle injury. I don't blame him for being a little bit angry and probably a little bit impatient on wanting to get back on the field. But one other cool, funny story was, after the win against the Detroit Lions in Week 9, Kevin O'Connell basically said the game ball was going to J.J. McCarthy regardless of what happened in that game. And Kevin O'Connell gave him the ball, and he said during his press conference that he got out of there as quick as possible for his own well-being, because he knew J.J. McCarthy was going to freak out and get the team rallied around him, and that's exactly what they did. So, Minnesota Viking fans, it definitely seems like you have your leader in the locker room right now. We'll see if J.J. McCarthy and that Vikings team can keep it up, being 4-4 right now, taking on the Baltimore Ravens this upcoming week in Week 10. This has been Ryan King with the KSJB Sports Update. If you would like some more sports news, you can go and visit our website at ksjbam.com. You can also download the brand new KSJB Sports app, and we also want to remind you to give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to our KSJB YouTube channel. We'd certainly love to have you.